Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are doing good today. Today we're going to talk about a foundation. This is a new launch here in Singapore, the Milani Screen Queen Foundation. I have been waiting for this foundation since a long time, since it has been launched in US, and finally it's here. So today we're going to talk about it, and since I have used it a few times, 4 or 5 times, I have my thoughts on this foundation. So I'm going to share that with you as well. So if you guys are interested in this foundation from Milani, then continue watching. Okay guys, let's get started with the video. As you can see, I don't have anything on my face. I have just applied a little bit of moisturizer, some lip balm, and done my skin prep. If you want to see what skin prep I have done, I have recently done a video on how to do very simple makeup. You can watch that video where I have done a full step-by-step makeup routine. So today I'm going to demo this foundation on my face, and we're going to see how it looks on me. I have got the shade Toasted Chai 400 and I am in the shade MAC NC44. Since I've already used this foundation a few times, I know that this is a good shade match for me. Now before we proceed, let's talk about the claims that this foundation has. So this is supposed to have some digital blue light filter technology, which is one of first of its kind formula, and it is supposed to protect the skin from the blue light of your phone, your laptop, iPad, anything which emits blue light. It is supposed to help fight the signs of digital damage, dullness, discoloration, hyperpigmentation. I think we all know that too much blue light on your face, on your eyes is harmful, but how this foundation is going to tackle that, I am not too convinced there. So I won't be able to comment on that, but it's very interesting. It's a very interesting concept. I won't be able to test that out, but this foundation is supposed to have a luminous natural skin finish, my favorite kind of finish, a little bit of dewiness and a natural skin finish. Love it. Buildable light to medium coverage. The coverage also is what I prefer usually, light to medium coverage, and long wearing. Obviously we all want our foundations to be very long wearing. So these are the claims on this foundation. Let's see. We will apply the foundation on my face and then I'll let you guys know what are my thoughts on this foundation. So as I already mentioned, I got the shade Toasted Chai. By the way, the packaging is just really nice. This is how the packaging looks like. Love the packaging. The details are all behind you here. Milani doesn't test on animals, so this foundation is cruelty free as well. You get 30 ml of product, very standard. Love the packaging. It has a pump as well, very sleek. This foundation range has, I think, 45 shades if I'm not wrong. If you are in the US, you will get all those 45 shades. If you're in Singapore, you're not going to get all the shades, so all the shades are not there, but I think the shade range in Singapore compared to some other lines, it's pretty good. I think Toasted Chai is one of the second last or the last shades if I'm not wrong. So if you're close to my skin tone, you still have an option in this foundation. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of the foundation. I don't remember how much it retails for. Probably should be around $25 to $30 mark. I will put that in the description box. At the drugstore here in Singapore, you can obviously get discounts and you can get this foundation for much less. So this is the amount I have taken. I have not applied any primer on the face since I want to show you the foundation without any primer. So this is the shade Toasted Chai. I think it's a pretty good match for my skin tone. It looks really nice. So if you're close to my skin tone, NC44, you can definitely go for this. So I'll apply a little bit on this side and use a beauty blender and blend this side out. It's very lightweight. When I apply this, it has like a moussey sort of a consistency, and it's very lightweight. It's buildable, but the first time when you apply the foundation, it gives a light coverage as well. You can build it up to a slightly medium coverage, but I would say it's still a pretty light coverage foundation, so it's very everyday friendly. Okay, so here I have applied the foundation on this side of the face, everywhere from here to the neck, on the eyes as well. You can definitely see a difference in both the sides of the face. This side is much more smoother. It has given a nice finish, but it still looks very natural. And you would see that the foundation says it's a dewy natural finish. I would say it's not as dewy as I was expecting. When I see a foundation which says luminous natural finish, I expect a little bit more glow, but this foundation, when you apply it at first, there isn't that much glow on the face. You can see the shade match is really good. The entire face and with the neck, it matches very nicely. And this area of the face, even if it's a little bit darker, we can always highlight, so that's not an issue. I'm pretty happy with the shade match which I've got. Okay, using the Zoeva silk finish brush, blends pretty effortlessly. You don't have to spend too much time in blending out the foundation. Super easy to blend. Okay, the foundation is done. This is the brush side, beauty blender side. Do you see a lot of difference? Let me know. I don't really see a lot of difference in the coverage. Both sides is pretty natural coverage. Okay, now I'll go ahead and apply some concealer. For concealer, I have the new Pat McGrath Labs concealer, and I am loving this concealer currently. This is the shade M18. It's such a good match for my skin tone. Very luxe packaging, a very heavy duty. It feels very nice in the hands, and this is how the shade looks like. This is M18. And this concealer is good for concealing underneath the eyes, around the mouth, and it is super lightweight. It blends so nicely. It has such a beautiful finish. Okay, now to powder the face. Now it has been a few minutes that I have this foundation on my face. I'll just show you if it transfers too much. Yes, it does transfer, still does transfer, and it has sort of a semi-matte feel on the face. Okay, now this foundation I have worn without setting my face as well, because it doesn't feel too tacky, so I can actually go ahead without setting my face. And I've also worn it with setting the face. I feel the foundation is more long wearing when you do set the face with the powder, and after a while, even if you have dry skin, your skin is not going to look very matte. The foundation reacts with the natural oils of the skin, and after a point you do get a semi-luminous sort of a finish. It's more skin-like, it has a little bit glow. So I prefer setting the face with powder, although I always say I have dry skin, I don't set my face with powder. But I've seen the finish of the foundation is much better if you set it with a powder. It's more long wearing, and although initially it will look a little bit dry, but over the period of time it's going to look much better. And I've even tested it with the mask on the face. When you set it with the powder, there is not much transfer on the mask as well. So let's go ahead and set with the powder. So for the underneath the eyes, I will use a Laura Mercier powder. Let me just pat the underneath a little bit, because that concealer does crease on me a bit, so definitely need to set the concealer. But the finish of the concealer is so good, the color match is so good, I just love it. I don't mind setting the concealer in place. Set the face with Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Warm Nude. Very, very light dusting. Okay, so the face is powdered. My skin looks pretty dry right now. It doesn't have a lot of luminosity, so I wouldn't say this foundation gives you a luminous finish straight away, but it definitely reacts with the oils of your skin, and after a point you get a little bit more natural luminous finish. Okay, now on oxidization, many people are curious about it. This foundation hasn't really oxidized on me that much, but do also note that most foundations don't really oxidize that much on me. Oxidization does depend on a lot of things, your skin type, your pH levels in the skin. So this foundation on my skin type hasn't really oxidized that much, but still I will show you how much it oxidizes or sets on the face. So here I have applied a little bit of a patch so that I can show you later how much it has oxidized on me. Now I'm going to complete the entire makeup, apply eyeshadow, bronzer, blush and lipstick, and be right back. Okay, I'm back. I finished my entire makeup look. I will be uploading this eye makeup tutorial in one of the videos if you guys are interested. So this is how the foundation looks like after applying bronzer, blush. I think my face looks really smooth and the finish of the foundation is really nice. I've obviously applied a little bit of highlighter, so that's why you can see that glow, but I will try to give you a look at this foundation at the end of a few hours. If I'm going out somewhere, I will definitely upload footage of my skin after a few hours. So yeah, I just want to come back and show you guys if there is some oxidization or not. So let's apply a fresh patch. I hope you can see that this shade is a little bit darker only. I think that's just the foundation setting on my skin, not that much oxidization. It has been about 30 to 40 minutes that I have done this makeup and just roamed around here and there in the house and then come back. So this is after 30 or 40 minutes. So as I said, I didn't see a lot of oxidization. I'll just show you the back of my hand as well. So here you can see, so this is the fresh patch. Yeah, so this is the fresh patch and this is what I had applied 30 to 40 minutes back. So there's a slight bit of, I wouldn't say oxidization, that's how the foundation set on my skin, that's how it looks. And this is the fresh patch. So this is my finished look. I love this foundation that much. I can say that it has a really nice finish. It's quite lightweight. When you first apply it, you will have that little matte sort of a feel, which I don't like, but after a while your skin adjusts to the foundation and it's pretty lightweight, and the foundation wears very nicely throughout the day. It's very smooth, gives a nice coverage. If you want a full coverage foundation, this may not be it, because the coverage of this one is very natural skin finish like. So if you are into daily cover, day-to-day kind of foundation, this may be a very good one, and I think most skin types should be able to use it. But since I have seen this foundation reacting with the oils of my dry skin as well, I'm not too sure how will it work on a oily skin. If you have too much of a oily skin, that one you have to let us know in the comment section below. On dry skin, on combo skin, I am pretty sure you can use this foundation quite easily. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. That's all I wanted to share with you guys today in this video. I hope I have a footage for you at the end, so do look out for that. Other than that, I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye. Okay, so I'm back guys. It's been around 6 hours or so, a little above 6 hours that I have had this makeup on. I want to take off my makeup. I am doing another video, so I thought let me just come here and update you guys. I have taken off the eye makeup because I had gone to pick up my daughter from school and I didn't really want to go with a smoky eye. So yeah, that's why the eye makeup is not there. Other things I have not touched. You can also see my lipstick has kind of wearing off. I had lunch after that, then I had some snacks, tea. So the lipstick is the Sugar lipstick Suede Secret Matte. It held up pretty well, but now I think it's getting patchy. But anyways, let's focus on the foundation. This is how the foundation looks like right now. I was wearing the mask. You can see the transfer here. The transfer here, you can see just a little bit here, like not too much transfer, so it set pretty well on the face. Quite happy about the transfer. I had some string marks right here from the string of the mask, but they have now disappeared, so I had just left them alone. Last time when I had done the MAC foundation demo, I had blended that out, but nowadays I have noticed that if I just take out the mask and let it be for a while, the string marks, they disappear on their own. So it has disappeared today as well. This is how the foundation looks like right now. It is definitely very comfortable. It doesn't feel tacky or anything like that, but it doesn't feel that matte feeling I was having earlier, but it doesn't really transfer that much as well. And you can see that there is a little bit more natural finish to the skin, this is obviously the highlight, but still on the other areas of the face you can see that it looks more natural. So over the period of time the foundation looks much better. It has been 6 hours and I have worn mask. I have gone out. Singapore is pretty hot and this is how my makeup looks right now. I'm pretty happy with it. So I will definitely recommend the Milani Screen Queen foundation. If you have any questions, then do let me know in the comment section below. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this was helpful. Bye.